wide body, big tiger, wide money, I don't touch cash. I'm a real player, dog. INT host.
Good afternoon, YouTube. Today is what, May 23rd. I just got done driving for 4 hours, and guess where I'm at, y'all? I'm in Bowman, Michigan. That's a 4-hour drive from Chicago. I'm out here in Bowman, Michigan, and guess what I'm finna do today, y'all? Hold on, it's something on my camera. Hold on. We kayaking today, y'all. I'm out here, I forgot the name of this river, but we out here in Bowman, Michigan, at the Gleason Landing Campground. That's the name of it, Gleason Landing Campground. It's about 4 hours from Chicago. Let me just show y'all a preview. This is where I'm at right now. But let me take y'all back to the intro, and I'll catch up with y'all in a few minutes. All right, so now that y'all see what I'm doing today, I'm up here in Bowman, Michigan. I'm at the Gleason Landing Campground. I had booked the campsite a couple days ago. I was at work just looking at different places I could go camping that's near Chicago. Found this campsite. I seen that it's a boat dock, well, a boat launch right here next to the campsite. So I'm like, I might as well go kayaking and camping at the same time, you feel me? But right now, I'm not finna unload my kayak. I'm finna take my tent and take my my gear with me to the campsite. Finna survey the area, see where I'm gonna set up my tent and stuff. And I gotta make sure it should be enough room, but I gotta see if it's enough room for me and Trae, cause Trae is supposed to be coming out here camping with me tonight. She left a couple hours after me, so she said she should be here around like 6 o'clock, I think. But I'm gonna take my gear, take it to the campsite, set up my tent, set up my sleeping system. I'm gonna bring my gear back to the car, and then I'm gonna unload my kayak, and I'm gonna jump in the river. I'm probably gonna be in the river for like an hour and a half, maybe. I don't gotta be in there too much, cause we still got enough time tomorrow to come kayaking in the morning time too. So I'm just wanna see how the area looks from the water, cause driving here, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it was a nice, beautiful drive. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, cause when I found the campground, I'll use recreation.gov. They don't never have like good pictures of the area. Like, they have one picture of the campsite and like a picture of like the bathrooms and stuff like that, but they never found a picture of like the actual area. You got to go on Google Maps, and I didn't do all that. But driving here, y'all, it was super pretty. I ain't gonna lie to you. But let me hurry up, because I don't want to waste too much time. I think it's like 4 o'clock already. So let me hurry up and take this stuff to the campsite and see what it look like. And I'll see y'all in a minute. So that's how the area look. It's my car, and it's a truck right there, dumpster. Now we gotta see what a campground is. I'm pretty sure it's this way. That's the boat launch. So I'm gonna take my kayak over there, and that river like it's moving too, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, let's go find this campsite. It's super pretty. So here's the little outhouse or bathroom. This is campsite number 2. We at campsite number 3. I tried to get the one that's closest to the water, so you can have like nice scenery. I think that might be 4. This might be 3. Let's see. All right, y'all, so I was wrong. This is a group site, and somebody got it from tonight until, what's that, Tuesday? Oh man, it's gonna be some people out here. I seen campsite number 2 was reserved too, so we got 2 neighbors so far. So let's see. If that's 2, that's the group site. I'm guessing this is my site then. Look at this area, y'all. This is beautiful. It did not look this good on the pictures. Oh yeah, this us right here. Yes, sir. I wish it was a little bit more spaced out. All right, for some reason they don't got my name on the reservation. They got the reservation for tomorrow to Monday. No, from tomorrow to Tuesday, but I got to reserve tonight on the website. So if they say anything to me, we're gonna have some problems. But this is the campsite, y'all. You got a picnic table, fire pit, hang your food. Oh man, I might put my tent right here. And heck, we right next to the water. Low-key, I might could just bring my kayak right here after I kayak and just leave it with us tonight instead of putting it back on my car. We got a man over there fishing. This is beautiful. We right next to the water. Shoot, I could try to put my tent right here if I want to, but I'm thinking about putting it right there or right here. Actually, I can just put my tent right here. It's a little unstable, but that should work though. I let Trae put her tent right there. All right, y'all, so I'm at the campsite. The only issue is I don't know where I want to put my tent. It's like 3 nice spots that I can put it at. And I want to make sure Trae got a nice spot for her tent too. I can put it in the corner right there. I can put it right here next to this log. Or I can put it like in between those trees over there. Oh man. I think I'm gonna just put my tent right there. Then I'll let Trae put her tent over here. Yeah, that'd be perfect. But let's put this tent up, y'all, because I gotta hurry up get on this river because it look this look amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was not expecting this. So this is my North Face Stormbreaker 2 tent. This is the first tent I ever bought. I used this tent only 2 times when I went camping. I went camping for my first time ever last year. I think at the end of September or the beginning of October. One of those two. I used it when I went to the Indiana Dunes, camped out there. And I like the tent a lot. It's real nice, it's real spacious, but the only problem is, y'all see how big it is. I can't take this tent backpacking. I can if I really wanted to, but I'd rather not. So for camping trips like this, where I can just park right there and then walk to the campsite, I can use this tent. So this is North Face Stormbreaker 2, and we're about to set this up. Y'all see all that? I don't know why I just opened the bag like that. That's crazy. This is my tent. This is my rain fly. This is the tent stakes, the tent poles, and my footprint. And like I said before in my other videos, if you don't know, you can use a footprint. Footprint is basically a tarp, but you use a footprint to put under your tent so you can protect your tent from like pointy sticks and sharp rocks from puncturing your tent and like damaging the bottom of your tent. Because if it rains and you got like a little hole in your tent, that water gonna seep right in and mess up your my fault. The water gonna seep right in and mess up the floor of your tent. So always use a footprint. It's just extra protection, and if you really need to, it could double as a tarp if you get caught like in a real bad rainstorm while you camping. So let me put this up. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, this is perfect. I gotta buy me a hammer to hammer down these stakes, because I don't see no rock I could use. But this ground real soft, so we should be good. And I just bought some new stakes today at REI. I should just use those today. I might switch them out when I go back to the car and get my kayak. And it's not supposed to rain tonight, y'all. So we chilling. The last 2 times I camped, I was in rain. And I'm tired of that. Yeah, this ground is perfect for steaks. You don't even gotta do no pressure. You go right in. Boom. Now we're gonna set up the tent. Like, it's so easy to set up. I haven't even like set this tent up in a year, and it's still, well, it's been less than a year, but you don't need no instruction manual to set these tents up. Like, they really just do all the work by themselves. Boom. Snap, snap, snap. All right. Snap. I don't know why I'm throwing this stuff. I'm just trying to rush, y'all. I want to get in this water. Because when Trae Shell get here, I'm chilling. I ain't going back in that water till tomorrow. That's much better. Look at that, y'all. How that look? Alright. Now with this tent, I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me show y'all. On these ends, this part is yellow, and on this end, this part is red. So when you put the rainfly on, you just gotta match the red end with each other, and then it should be good to go. All right, y'all, so this is how the tent looks when it's all set up. Now I'm gonna show y'all what it look like on the inside. But while I was setting this up, you know, now that I'm a little bit more experienced with like camping and stuff, I just noticed something that I didn't notice when I first had this tent. So you see this vestibule, right? So when you open it up, you can open up both sides, right? Boom. Now I was sitting up here wondering, like, why they got this right here like this if you could just open it up like that. It made me realize, like, since this is a storm breaker tent, you could have your tent, your trekking poles, you could set them up right here, and you could tie this on your trekking poles, so you could have like a little roof. If it started raining, you want to sit outside your tent, you could sit under your tent, and this could be like your little roof. But I didn't realize that when I first had this tent, so it's a pretty cool design feature. But yeah, I'm gonna roll this up after I show y'all the inside. Boom. Very, very roomy tent. There's clearly enough room for 2 people, but it's just me in here tonight. And you got a couple of storage pouches. You got one right here, one right there, one right there, and one right here. And you also have, you got a hook up here. I think it's another hook somewhere in here, but, and you got another entryway, so you can enter through both sides of your tent. But yeah, this is the inside of the tent. So let me get my sleeping system set up. So I'm about to set up my sleeping system. Right now, I got my favorite, and it's new, but my favorite sleeping pad. It's the Cedar Summit Ether Light XT sleeping pad. I got the sleeping pad. I got my Trekology sleeping pillow. I got my Marmot sleeping bag, and then I got my All Trails and Rumpel collab sleeping blanket. And I also have an X-Pad air pump, so I don't have to inflate the sleeping pad by myself. I can just use the air pump to inflate it. So let's set it up. And y'all already seen me set this up plenty of times, so it ain't nothing too crazy. This is the air pump, and it also doubles. I'll do that. Oh. It also doubles as a light. All right. Y'all, it's a stick that's right under my tent that I forgot to get out. It ain't big, it's a small stick about this big, but I feel it like right over here. That's gonna annoy me. I got OCD, so I'm gonna be thinking about that. But I'm gonna try to ignore it though. Boom. Sleeping bag, sleeping pad, sleeping pillow, sleeping blanket. We all set. I'll leave the blanket in this little case right now. Y'all, I got a brand new camping light. I'm gonna talk about this more later on tonight after I go kayaking. I'm gonna put this in my bag and take it back to the car. I'm not leaving nothing in my tent except my sleeping system. I got water in the stove right there, but other than that, I'm good. We got a fire pit and everything. I just don't trust leaving all my gear at my campsite right now. Even though I know it's gonna be good, I just rather be cautious. I don't want to go kayaking and come back and all my stuff gone. And I got my extra phone. Gonna be watching movies on the projector tonight. I got a bunch of snacks. Definitely cannot leave this in your tent when you're not here. If you leave all your snacks and stuff in here, you're gonna come back to your tent. It's gonna be a squirrel, a chipmunk, any type of critter, a mouse gonna be chewing through your tent and get to your bag and eat your snacks. It could be worse. It could be a bear, but more than likely, if you leave like a lot of food in your tent and you're not by your tent, some raccoons, squirrels, mice, maybe a bear will come to your tent and try to eat some food. So right now, I don't have my beer can. I don't need it. I don't got that much food with me, but we do have like we could hang our food right. It's a bear pole. There you go, a bear pole. We got a bear pole right here by the campsite, but I don't got no food like that, so we good. I'm gonna leave this stuff in the car while I go kayaking. So yeah, let's go kayaking, y'all. Well, that wasn't the cleanest bathroom I've been in, but I've probably been in worse before, but it will do. It will do. Man, it's a nice area. And I don't think it's like no hiking trails near here. I'd rather go hiking than kayaking right now. It's like the Pacific Northwest. Let's look at this bulletin board. See if they got any reservation details up here. Either or, it don't matter. I got my stuff. Oh, it's another bathroom right here too. That's cool. Let's see. No electric, rustic camping. So I just had to switch over to my GoPro 10 that my homie Cal gave me. My other GoPro, the battery was low. It kept turning off on me. I got 2 more batteries that I could use, but since I'm finna get on the water, I'm about to try out this new GoPro, see how it look. But it's 5:55 right now, y'all. So I'm only gonna go. I ain't gonna go too far down the river. I'm just gonna go probably maybe 2 miles, 3 miles maybe at the most, and then come back because I still gotta wait for Trae shell. All right, this is Gleason's Landing. This water beautiful. It's moving kind of fast, so I might have to throw this life jacket on. But I don't know if y'all can see that sign, but it says Gleason's Landing. What does it say? Next landing an hour away. Yeah. And they got spots where you can keep your kayaks. So I think tonight I'm just gonna keep my kayak right here instead of putting it back on my car. Hopefully it stay in the same spot. I don't gotta go looking for it. Somebody try to hit a stain on me. But let's get in the water. Y'all, this river's super nice. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all hear the rapids? But just to be safe, I am gonna throw my life jacket on. I'm just gonna put it on after we pass my campsite so I can show y'all. Like, I literally just left the boat landing, so it's been like less than a minute since I left the landing. I'm gonna show y'all how close my campsite is. But like, I should go upstream so I don't gotta pedal when I come back, because going back this way gonna be hectic. Yeah, after I show y'all the campsite, I'm gonna turn around, because I'm not trying to fight this fight these water currents coming back to the campsite. But yeah, y'all, this is super nice. Look at this. And there was a guy up here fishing earlier. I wish I caught him in the water before he left. Yeah, I like this. Like, the only kayaking I did in the river was the Chicago River. And that's a complete different experience from this. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad the campsite this close, because me having to paddle all the way back up that way, and if I keep going down this way, the river will be a crazy workout. But we right here by the campsite. I see my tent, so once I show y'all this campsite, I'm gonna turn around. This fisherman line hanging from the trees. This look beautiful. This is crazy. All right, but look, I'm gonna show y'all the campsite. I don't know if y'all can see it through the tree. Yeah, I definitely got to pedal upstream tomorrow, because I'm not finna fight this current. No sir. Do y'all see that? Y'all see that that yellow and orange tent? Uh-oh. Here we go. Boom. Y'all see it? Campsite right here. Right next to the water. There go my tent. Let's see. Okay. Campsite right there. I was gonna leave my tent. Oh, let me turn it around. I was gonna leave my my kayak right here by the campsite when I got done kayaking, but it's like little spots you could leave it by the boat landing. So I'm gonna leave my kayak at the landing tonight, and then I'm gonna head. I don't know. I think this is flowing. Oh, I ain't turned on my Stravia, but I think this river flowing. It can't be flowing north, so I'm guessing it's flowing south. And if that's the case, I'm gonna be pedaling up north so I can flow back down when I get done tomorrow. I only pedaled this way so I can show y'all the campsite. I'm mad I didn't start my Stravia too. I'm tripping. Alright, so now this is the campsite. So now I'm finna pedal back upstream and go further upstream, so then when I'm done, I can just let the water push me back down this way towards the boat landing, because I'm not finna fight these. I'm not finna fight these currents, because it's pushing me kind of fast. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, let me put this life jacket on just to be safe, because I ain't never been in this water either, so I don't know what could be around the corner. It's always good to be safe. This thing choking me already. Get that out of the way. Y'all see we turning, right? Alright, y'all can't say I don't appreciate y'all, but I don't be putting in no work for y'all to see these sights. Cause boy, I gotta fight this water to go back to the boat landing. This ain't no joke. This one of those rivers where like you gotta park, you gotta have 2 cars. You gotta park at the trailhead, and then you gotta park where you gonna end up at so you can drive back. Cause if you pedal fighting this current, you a real trooper. I know I'm gonna sleep good tonight after this though. I ain't even complaining because it's really beautiful out here. And now I know that the next boat landing is an hour away. It's giving me some ideas now. I'm trying to think maybe I could go park my car somewhere and have Trae pick me up and then boat there. And just hop in my car and just leave tomorrow, but I ain't gonna do all that. I ain't planning for all that. But yeah, let's keep going upriver. This is a great upper body workout. I ain't even complain. See, I'm learning a little trick. The closer you stay towards the little shoreline, the less powerful the current, the easier it is for you to pedal upstream. So I'm gonna stay real close to this, to the land right here, and not go towards the middle. Now I think this is what? These not beech trees. I think these are birch bark trees I see in here. I know beech trees and birch bark trees are good sources of firewood. Well, kindling, you get some nice kindling and tinder with some birch bark. I don't know about beech trees. I know birch for sure. But yeah, let's keep going. This got a lot easier right here since I ain't in the middle of the water no more. But it's trying to push me that way. These currents ain't no joke, y'all. I finally found somewhere where I could stop and get a nice rest. Plus my GoPro, it's not the GoPro, it's the batteries. Cal gave me like 3 extra batteries with the GoPro he gave me. And he told me to test out the batteries, and I see why now. Because the battery that I had, when I started using this camera, when I got in the water, it was at 95%. I'm pedaling. I was in the water for about like 15 minutes. Then the camera cut off, talking about the battery low. I kept playing with it, kept trying to see what was wrong with it. Every time I cut it on, it'd be on for like a minute, then it cut back off. So that battery, one of those batteries are defective. So I'll put another one in, and we're gonna see how this one go. But yeah, I'm finna eat me a Cliff Bar, cause paddling upstream, it's not really bad. It's just certain spots that's real bad. But I don't really have that much energy, cause I didn't eat today for real. I was gonna eat before I got in the water, but I got here 2 hours later than I thought. I forgot the time was gonna jump an hour ahead driving from Chicago to here. So, but this kayaking, like this whole area, I forgot the name of the actual like area that we're standing in, but this whole area is beautiful. Like I wish it was the normal temperature out here today, because it's like 53, 52 degrees right now. And normally it's supposed to be like 70 degrees out here. And if it was 70, dog, this would be perfect. But it's 50 and it's gonna get a little cold tonight, but we got firewood. I got some more layers. So plus when it's this cold, it's not that many bugs, so that's a win-win. But I'm stopping right here to eat a Cliff Bar and drink a beer. And then I'm gonna pedal probably for like 10 more minutes going that way, and then I'm just gonna let the water push me back to the boat dock where the boat landing. And then I'm gonna go to camp, finish setting up a couple things, and then I'm gonna eat. I might eat 2 dinners. I got beef stroganoff, and I got another Mountain House meal. Oh, y'all, forgot to tell y'all too. I'm gonna tell y'all later actually, but shout out to Mountain House. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I'm gonna take this break, and I'll see y'all in the water in like a couple minutes. So I just ate my Cliff Bar. I ain't even drink no beer. I'm gonna do that when I get back to the campsite. But instead of paddling back, well, paddling up the river a little more, I'm just gonna let the river push me back to my campsite because I'm hungry and I want to watch some movies because I think the game finna come on pretty soon too. I keep forgetting about the time change, but let me hurry up and hit the water. And I can't remember if I said it before. I took the life vest off because it was too tight on me. Well, it wasn't too tight. It was just it was making me claustrophobic. And this river not deep at all. Like I could stand up in it and walk it if I really wanted to. But I don't have no boots for that. I'm not gonna do that. So this water is you could walk in this river literally. Like my pedal, I'm hitting rocks literally everywhere I go. And I can see the bottom of the river, so it's not deep. So I'm safe, y'all. Let me turn this. I forgot the music was up. But yeah, had to take the life jacket off. See, I don't even got to pedal. I just got to make sure my kayak's straight. Y'all, this river is so peaceful that I don't got to pedal down it. Gotta watch the street dog though. But this river like real peaceful. I'm mad it's not hot outside. I got that real Michigan chilly weather right now. I got a fake Pacific Northwest type vibe going on. Y'all hear them rapids? That's just a falling tree. The water just passing over it. But yeah, I don't have to paddle at all. Literally, like the water's pushed me to where I gotta be. I just gotta avoid all the trees that's in the water. That's about it. I can't wait to get back to this campsite though. I'm gonna look for some firewood around the campsite. I was thinking about grabbing some on my way down this river, but I got some with me anyway, so I'm good. And Trae should be bringing some firewood with her. My only concern is there's no signal out here. I'm getting signal every now and then down the river, but at the campsite there's no signal. So I'm hoping Trae has the address and everything, and I told her exactly where our camp is at. She got like the longitude and latitude, like the exact location of the campsite. So hopefully she could find it. I told her that I was on my way back to the campsite, and she got that message because she liked it and I got the notification. So hopefully she's not there waiting on me, but I should be there like in 15-20 minutes with the way the river pushing me. But yeah, let me take y'all on this little scenic river ride. I'm gonna stop talking, just enjoy the view. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, that temperature dropping a little bit. But it's good, it's cool. I got me another jacket at my car, and I got me like a beanie. I'm good, and I got gloves and all that. So, and we got firewood. But that wind's starting to blow, and that sun's starting to go down. I think it's supposed to get to like 39 tonight, but I ain't worried. I got my sleeping bag, and I got that blanket. And I got hand warmers too, so we good. That wind blowing though. I think I'm probably like 10 minutes, maybe less than that from the landing. Yeah, because once I hit this corner, it's gonna be around this corner. Yeah, I'm about like 7 to 10 minutes away from the boat landing. Alright, so we just got done kayaking. I was gonna leave it over there in the on the rack area, but I'm just gonna throw it on the roof of my car. Just don't gotta worry about it. Look at that Lamborghini, riding smooth. But I remember I used to have no wheels for this kayak the first time I had it. But I thought I was Superman carrying this thing. Alright, let's throw this on the car real quick. We got the kayak back on the car. I didn't put it on there too tight because I think I'm gonna take it off early in the morning and go back in the river. But if not, all I gotta do is just tighten it up and we gone. I think I might just lounge around camp tomorrow. I don't know, depending how cold it is in the morning, if I want to jump in that river. But we finna go to camp. I had to put on my other jacket, y'all. It was getting kind of chilly. As soon as I put the jacket on, it started getting warmer outside. That's how it's looking. My camp neighbors just popped up. Here go my camp. They go to camp neighbors. I wish it was a little bit more spread out, but it's cool. Made it back to the campsite. I'm finna set up my camp for real, for real. I already got my chair and my table set up. Once I do that, I'm gonna get my food ready. All right. Now, all I gotta do, I gotta charge my GoPro batteries. Food. I gotta put this up too. This is a Cedar Summit Pyramid mosquito net. I got this for like in the summertime when I'm sitting under my chair. If I could find a tree, I could put a mosquito net up and just sit under that, so I don't gotta keep swatting away bugs. And I got this for my homegirl, Kateria. if she ever go camping, I got this for her, so she don't gotta be dealing with bugs, cause she hate bugs apparently, but she love camping. Well, she wanna love camping, but she hate bugs. So I got that for my chair when I'm sitting outside chilling, and I got that for her whenever we go camping, and whoever else don't like bugs. While I was talking about the mosquito net, I thought that I should mention that I also hang up, y'all know like those wristbands that are supposed to repel mosquitoes and bugs away from you. I always hang one up in my tent, so it create like a aroma that want to repel bugs away. I don't know if it actually works, because there still be bugs flying around on the outside of my tent, but it don't be a lot, so maybe it worked, I don't know. And I also spray around my tent, my bug spray, so they don't want to come in this area at all. So that's just something that I do when I'm out here, try to keep bugs away from me. So this is something new that I got on Amazon like 2 days ago. It's a new camping light, and it extends out. I forgot the name of it, I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen like this same type of light on TikTok, and I just went on Amazon and looked for it, and I found it and I ordered it. But you got red light, and it get brighter, dimmer, and y'all look, we can change the colors. Watch this. So yeah, we valid, and it's a charger too. There we go. Cool. Let's go. Here go my campsite. I got my Nemo Moonlight Elite camping chair. I got my, I don't even know what brand this is. This I got this off of Amazon. I got this light off of Amazon too. I'm gonna turn these on tonight. Got my tent all set up. And I'm finna run to my car and get my projector. Probably set it up right here. And I got the firewood. I'm finna make me an early dinner. I got some beef stroganoff from Peak. I never had Peak before, but my homie Luke said they good, so I'm finna test them out. But yeah, let me walk to this car so I get this projector real quick.
You gotta show me how to fold.
What?
Everything.
You just throw everything in the box.
I just do that shit. I do all that shit in the thing.
Y'all, look who just pulled up.
Huh? Oh, shit.
Look, Yeah, we recording today, G. I'm mad my GoPro was tweaking all day. Like my battery started messing up. My memory card just started messing up. And I got 2 GoPros with me. That's the crazy part.
Damn. Both of them tweaking?
It's not really both of them, it's just the batteries. And then on this one, the memory card's starting to tweak. But it's cool. I was supposed to get here at 2 o'clock, but I had stopped and went to the stove.
I see you at REI. When I was at REI, I had just got on eBay type shit. Almost. I had been on there for a little minute.
I was going there to buy one thing and I started browsing. Man.
I was about to tell you, I had watched it a little late. I was like,
Alright, y'all. We gotta get this fire going. I low-key gotta start practicing, like, starting fires without this. Starting at the old.
why make it hard, brother?
No, you gotta have those skills, you know?
The skill is knowing the tools to hack.
But what if you don't have the tools? What if I go backpacking and I fall in some water and everything go down the river? And I'm like 30 miles away from where I gotta be.
That sound unfortunate.
I know, right?
They had firewood, I had drones. Because it took me off the E-way for like maybe almost an hour while I mirrored it. And they had firewood stands everywhere.
It was something like right down.
$5, $5.
So I was gonna bring some from the crib, but you really not supposed to bring firewood from like other places.
Why?
It could be like an invasive species type of tree. But they want the trees from the same environment.
I didn't know that.
Alright, we got the fire going. What did that boy burn? Got extra firewood. We got one of those extra burning logs. I got my peak beef stroganoff. I'm charging my GoPro batteries. Got my stove, got my Modelo. Let me set up this screen projector. What's next? Got the fire pit. I'm finna get ready and set up the little movie for our screen. Well, the screen for our movie. Turn this light on. Where's the buttons? Oh yeah, we lit now. We lit. Let me get this out the camera. Turn this that way. Oh yeah, we lit. Trae Shell just ran to the car. I'm finna set up this screen. I'm finna watch a movie. She got her tent set up over here. I don't even know if y'all can see that in the camera right now. My tent right there in the corner. Alright, we got the movie going. We finna watch the other guys tonight. Got the speaker, got the projector. We got the mosquito candle. You got the brewski.
Someone called 911. Holy shit.
Time to make dinner. We got the beef stroganoff.
They were so convinced in their argument, they swat me.
You out this hill for eating beef stroganoff.
Hey.
That shit remind me of slow pain.
All right, I'm gonna give you this. Dummy. Get this back.
I got this because it had like, how many grams? It got 41 grams of protein. So I need something after that damn kayaking.
Okay. I'm doing that just for the kid who's NYU so he can explore bisexuality.
The water almost done boiling. Well, it is boiling now. Yes, sir. Gonna get that beef stroganoff from Peak. First time having this, we gonna see how it tastes. Got the other guys playing. Good morning, YouTube. It is 7:15 in the morning. Went to sleep at like midnight last night. It was crazy. When that sun went down, it got cold outside. But it's like 39, 40 degrees right now. I'm finna make me some tea, make me some oatmeal. And I'm probably finna get back on the river and kayak for an hour. But yeah, we ain't here watching Martin right now. He here tweaking. Yeah, I'm finna try to make this tea and warm up so I can get up and get active, cause sitting in this cold ain't no joke. You feel me, Trae Shell? I gotta start moving. Yeah, I'll catch up with y'all in a minute. All right, y'all, we finna make some tea and we finna make some oatmeal. Just the view. All right, let's get it. Yeah, yo, so what's up, nigga? You cuz of blood. What? Yo, here we go. Nigga, you cuz of blood. What? Oh, man. What's that you from, man? You know? I don't know anything about any cities. I'm from North Carolina. Oh, word? Carolina. Nigga sound like Billy Nelson. Hey, yo, man. You better off just hanging with us, you know? Yeah, man. See, this some shit you got to learn if you're gonna make it in the woods. I'm starting to take some of my stuff back to my car. It's starting to get more active out here. We got a bunch of fishermen pulling up, and a couple campers, but we still got some time to kill. I started the fire a couple minutes ago. Me and Trae Shell was talking. I think I'm gonna find a trail that's around here, and we could go hiking, a quick little day hike, because we could hike around something like this. It'd be lit. I'm low-key mad I didn't go kayaking this morning, but it was too cold for that. I did not feel like dealing with no water in that cold weather. But yeah, finna start packing up camp, chill by the fire for a minute. Let's get going. All right, y'all, we getting camp set up, well, packed up. But gotta look at the river one last time. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's people that's over there fishing. all morning a bunch of fishermen been coming back and forth from this spot, and like 15 kayaks just went past too. So this is a real popular area. Oh, got our camp neighbors. We still got the fire pit going. Got the tents packed up. Yeah, I'm gonna go try to find a trail, go hike real quick, and hit the road. So we just got done packing up camp. Trae finna go back to the city. I looked on all trails, and I found me like a trail that's not too far from this campground. It's at another campground, like, I don't know, I guess it's like 15 minutes from us. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can see this. Shout out to Trae. She let me keep her firewood too. But I'm right here. We're right here. I'm gonna drive up this way and head up to this campground. Then I'm gonna hike from the campground up to this lake, then back around to the campground. So that's probably gonna be like a hour-long hike, because I don't think it's not a far hike at all. So about to hit the road, and I'll see y'all at the trailhead. All right, I had to stop and pull over just so I get like a little video of this sign. Gleason's Landing Recreational Area. I didn't know this is a national forest. Now I know that. I might do some dispersed camping out here. Yeah, I gotta do some more research, but I'm definitely coming back out here. If I don't camp in this area, I'm gonna find me a place to do some dispersed camping, because I know you could do that in national forests. So it's lit. So I just made it to the trailhead. I found a trail that was about 10 minutes from my campsite. Oh snap, I hope y'all seen that bird. It's a bird's nest right here. This is a national scenic trail. I don't know what to expect from this trail, but I know we're gonna pass I think it's called Bowman Lake. So we're right here. I think we're gonna hike towards this lake, then hike back. Not gonna be out here too long, because I gotta get back to Chicago. Got some stuff to do tonight. But yeah, we outside. I'm happy my GoPro finally decided to start working. It was tripping since yesterday. Yo, I thought this whole trip was gonna be a bust with me recording, because I got two GoPros. I got my GoPro 9 and I got my GoPro 10. My GoPro 9, the battery's okay. Only thing that was messing up with that, I'll record and then I'll look up and then stop recording and say the memory card got an error. So I don't even know if all this footage gonna last like it's supposed to. So that's one issue. The second issue is on this GoPro 10 that my homie Cal gave me, he gave me 3 batteries. All 3 of those battery packs are defective. Like they'll last for like 10 minutes and then it'll say the battery power is dead. So it's been frustrating trying to record all this, because this is like really beautiful out here. Now look at this. And this is a trail I just randomly found. I ain't even planned this or nothing. I just stumbled across it. I was driving out on my way back to Chicago, and this was on the way. It said trailhead parking. So I pulled up to the parking lot, and now we here. And I think it's a campground not too far from here either. I think it's called the Bowman Campground, or another one. I can't remember. From walking on the trail, I seen like a sign. I think this is a backpack, not a backpacking. This is a biking trail, a mountain biking trail. You can almost tell by how like narrow it is. But yeah, this is a mountain biking trail. This is beautiful. When I come to places like this, y'all, like it really make me mad that I live in Chicago. Like, dog. And we in Chicago, like most of the forest preserves and stuff we got, It's like old growth, not old growth, but like overgrown. So it's like a bunch of invasive species. Like this is like spread out. Even though it's a lot of like plants and stuff, it's still open. Like you can still walk through here and see everything. Even this stuff, like even though it's a lot, it ain't like, it don't feel overcrowded like it does in Illinois. I don't know. Like I could be outside in this type of forest all day with no issues. In Illinois, you'll get tired after a while. Like, I'm ready to go. But yeah, look at this. Okay, since I just walked past this, I want to let y'all know. In my last video, well, not my last one, my video when I hiked the Devil's Lake loop, I had commented on a tree that had like a bunch of carvings on it like this. And it turns out Armani and a couple other people commented on my video and told me that it was a certain type of bug that does this to trees. So if you see like a tree that got a bunch of holes and strange looking carvings like this on it, it's done by a bug. I can't remember the specific name of the insect, but Armani told me it's like a green bluish looking insect. But I think I'm gonna put it in the video once I start editing the video. But yeah, the more you know. I just want to give a huge shout out to my boy Zach. And most of y'all who watching this video right now already know who Zach is. But if you don't know, Zach is Mr. Uncut Outdoors on YouTube. So if you don't subscribe to his page, please subscribe to his page. I'm gonna put a link to his page in the description of this video. But I gotta give my boy a huge shout out because he gave me a shout out in one of his videos, and a lot of supporters from his page came over to my page, and I truly appreciate y'all. Even if y'all took the effort, like just to type in my name on YouTube and go to my page, like I know how much it might not seem like a lot, but that I know it's a lot just to do that. So I truly appreciate everybody that came over from his page, and I appreciate all the subscribers that came over just from finding my page from YouTube recommendations, and people who follow me from my friends and family. I appreciate y'all. But I just got to give my boy Zach a huge shout out. Some of y'all may know, some of y'all might not know. My birthday is in August this year, and every year since 2020, I've been planning a hiking or a camping trip every year for my birthday since 2020. So 2020, I went to the Rocky Mountains. 2021, I went to Alaska, but that was with my job, kinda. So I was in Alaska 2021. 22, I went to Phoenix and Sedona. 23, I went to Utah and for Zion and Bryce Canyon. And 2024, last year I went to Yosemite, and this year I'm going to Washington. So every year I try to go somewhere different, somewhere new, a new environment, and just get a chance to celebrate my birthday in nature, you know. But yeah, we're gonna see how this year go in Washington. There's gonna be 7 of us, and we backpacking, so that should be fun. Last year was my first time having a group of people with me, so it was, I think, 7 of us, 7 or 6 of us, or 8. It was a large group of us, and we did the Upper Yosemite Falls hike, and I did the Half Dome hike on the second day myself. But yeah, that trip low-key inspired me to like really take the outdoor stuff seriously, so I could have like more people of my color come outside with me. So my goal for this page is to inspire more people that look like me and that's from like major cities that don't get a lot of time to spend outside. I want my page to inspire those type of people to go outside more. And I just want a page to show people who like outdoors already, just to show them my perspective of the outdoors. So yeah, I really just can't wait for this Washington trip, y'all. Like the trip is already officially planned. I got all the people who coming. We paid for everything pretty much already. I got all the reservations. Like when I say I got OCD with planning my hiking trips and stuff, I have huge OCD. Look at that fly. So I planned everything out like a month ago. I planned everything out 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I think in February or early March. So the whole trip planned out. The trails, the camping sites, the Airbnb for the last day. We got everything planned out. We just got to wait till the actual day. Then we out there. But we're going to be in Olympic National Park for 3 days. And then we're going to be in Mount Rainier National Park for 2 days. So it's going to be a fun trip, y'all. I can't wait to show y'all what it's going to look like. And all these camping trips I'm doing now is really just me to practice on how I'm going to film that trip. Because that's the big kahuna right there. But yeah, here comes some more people. So let me stop recording. I just came up to an intersection, so let's see on all trails. I don't know if y'all can see that. We are right here. We're gonna go left for the lake, so we can either go straight or right or left, but we're gonna go straight to the lake. And I think this trail right here in front of us, this is the mountain biking trail, and I don't think this actually goes nowhere. I think it's like a dead end, so we're going this way. Finally made it to the lake. Look at this. And there's some camping sites right here too. So now I gotta see what I gotta do to reserve a site right here. Or if I could just come in first come first serve, that's even better. Let's go down by the water real quick. Y'all, these are some real good campsites. You got the lake right there. You'll get a nice sunset. I know that's for sure. Yeah, this lit. I'm gonna do a video out here one of these days, y'all. I just got done walking past Bowman Lake, and all the campsites right next to the lake are beautiful sites. So I'm finna see, and I think they all disperse camping campsites. So I'm gonna see if I could plan me another trip out here soon, so I can show y'all like this whole area, because it's a nice amount of hiking trails around here too. So yeah, I'm coming back out here. When I tell y'all the online sites, when I looked up my camping site, the pictures I seen online of that site did not do it justice at all. Like, it looked 100 times better in person than it do on them pictures. Look at these mushrooms. Sun right there. And the sun right there. But yeah, definitely expect me to come back out here to make another video, because it's too beautiful. And I knew Michigan was beautiful because I did a group camping trip with Outdoor Afro last year, and we went to Sleeping Bear Dunes, and it's real nice out there too. But I keep forgetting like how beautiful Michigan really is. Now it's making me really excited for my my backpacking trip next month. These flies crazy, because I'm going, what, 3 more weeks actually, so that's gonna be fun. We're gonna be at Picture Rocks with it. Yeah. Now I just turned around. I'm gonna head back to the car because I ain't got that much time to spend out here. I just want to do a short hike to the lake and then back, and it was definitely worth it. It look crazy out here. This is the definition of the word serenity. So peaceful and tranquil. I can imagine what it look like in here when it's raining and all the stuff is like super green and lush. Yeah, this is a great way to end my trip. And guess what, y'all? I'm going camping on Monday. Today is Saturday. I gotta work tomorrow, and then I'm off again on Monday and Tuesday. So me and my homie Jared, shout out to Jared, he coming to Washington with me too. We're gonna go to northern Illinois to Apple River Canyon. Yeah, it's Apple River Canyon State Park, and we're gonna camp out there for a night. But yeah, I'm gonna get this trip a 10 out of 10, even though it was freezing last night and this morning. This was a great trip. I think we like 10 minutes from the car, probably less than that. All right, so I can see the cars from right here. So we right here at the parking lot. Great trip, great trip. I'm gonna be sad to leave, but not that sad since I'm hiking. I'm hiking again in 2 days, well, a day and a half. But yeah, let's get in this car. Time to go get some food. All right, y'all, so I made it back to my car. And I'm very sad that I'm finna leave right now. This area, like, the lesson of this whole trip is never judge a book by its cover. Cause all the pictures that I seen online, like, of this whole area, it didn't do it. Them pictures didn't do this area no justice whatsoever. I thought the area was gonna be okay from the pictures, but like actually coming out here, it's like 100 times better. So I'm definitely gonna make another trip out here. I don't know when, but I'm gonna plan another trip, especially in this area. What's this? This Bowman Lake? Because the area that we was at last night was very nice, but the only thing about it, that's like, I guess it's a popular fishing spot. So this morning, it was a bunch of fishermen walking in. It was some dude, he was snapping about his son. He said, my son, he pissed me off this morning. We got pulled over by the police. I guess they was the rangers was checking they fisherman's license, and his son, apparently he was out there with an expired license, so they got in trouble. I think they got a ticket, So his pops was walking past our campsite mad. But no, but that area was still nice though. It's right by the river, so that's a perk of that campsite. But out here, this lake, the campsites are more spread out, and it's another campground not far from the campsites at the lake. And I think the campsites that's at this lake is like dispersed camping campsites. So I think those are first come, first serve. So yeah, I'm gonna plan me another trip out here. I'm gonna book me a camping site at Bowman Lake Campground, but I'm gonna get here early. And if it's a dispersed camping campsite that's open, I'm just gonna go there instead, cause that look nice. But yeah, if you watch my video to this point, I truly appreciate it. Y'all don't know how much it means to me that a person could watch my video from start to finish. Me being outside, just talking to the camera, like that mean a lot to me for real. Like I really appreciate y'all. And can y'all please, if y'all not subscribed to my channel, can you please subscribe to my channel? And can you recommend my channel to anybody you know who like the outdoors, or anybody you want to like the outdoors? I'm gonna try my best to like showcase how beautiful and how fun this stuff can be. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna catch up with y'all on my next camping trip, which is in a day and a half. Me and my homie Jared, we're gonna go to Apple River Canyon State Park. So I'll see y'all then. But until then, peace. Y'all have a good one.